Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bagadon at StockMarketCaddy.com. Happy New Year to you. It's Saturday, January 8th at 2 p.m. And I wanted to share a scorecard with you and also the experiences we have had with one of our newest Q School students. His name is Caleb. And Caleb tells me he's about 28 years old, a very young man, very smart young man, and a very mature young man. Why do I say that? Well, let me explain. In early December, Caleb called me and said, Don, I've been shadowing you and I see a little bit about what you're doing. And the truth is, Don, I don't know anything about the markets. I've never bought or sold anything. I don't know what it means to short a stock. I don't know what an option is. I don't know what a futures contract is, but I'm interested. Can you help me? And in large part, that's why I say that Caleb is a very mature young man. Because whatever it is you need to learn, the first step in learning anything, whether it's trading in the markets, whether it's fly fishing or golf or anything, you need to first recognize and become aware of what you don't know. And like Caleb, when I wanted to learn how to go fly fishing and did not know anything about it, I went to the Bass Pro Shop. I went into their fly shop and I said to the gentleman pretty much the same thing. And he proceeded to mentor me and explain to me why I needed to have a fishing vest, because I was that ignorant, not stupid, but ignorant to fly fishing. And I even asked them, why in the devil would I need a vest? Why wouldn't I just carry my tackle box? And he said, think about it. You want to be a fly fisherman. You want to wade up and down the river. Do you really want to be carrying a tackle box? Probably not. So he brought to my education experience. He was an experienced fly fisherman. When we learned and Caleb learned what was involved here at Stock Market Caddy, he said to us, Don, I know this Q school is about 3 weeks. I don't have TradeStation, and you tell me I don't need TradeStation, but I really am committed to trying to do this, or more than just trying, I'm committed to doing this. And I'm going to go ahead and get TradeStation. And so we said, okay, well, let's hold off starting your Q school. And he went and he got TradeStation, and we gave him some tutorials, both personal and on video, to point him in the direction to maximize his learning curve at TradeStation. By the way, we have no affiliation with TradeStation other than being a very happy customer. We could not trade the way that we do without them. They are unparalleled. Also, as we told Caleb, their instruction, their video instruction on their platform is also unparalleled. And we basically kind of pointed him to their own. So our education around TradeStation was just to augment their very good, not supplant their education by any means. Last week, before his Q school, Caleb, using his TradeStation platform, shadowing our swing machine on Zoom, traded himself, and he had a profit factor of 3.5. He netted $3,500. Very, very good. A profit factor, by the way, means that he made $3.50 for every dollar he lost. On Monday, we started his Q school officially. And he said after the first of the year, he was in a unique position. He said, Don, I'm going to be able to spend a minimum of 4 hours or maybe more with you. And this week, Caleb and I spent more than 4 hours, sometimes 4 to 8 hours a day together. Now, not everybody has that luxury, which we understand. That's why we taped the conversations we had with Caleb, and we're going to make those videos available to our members and anyone that is new coming in. If you're hearing this and saying, geez, I don't have that kind of time, you're not alone. Most people don't. Caleb is fortunate and he knows that. We have much of the instruction on video, on demand, which you can access, and we're readily available around the hours in which you do have. So please know that. And you don't have to have TradeStation, and you don't have to have 4 hours a day for 3 weeks straight. You don't. Now, this scorecard shows us the trading that we did together. As I explained to Caleb, I was not out to prove anything. I was not out to prove an outcome on any trading or indicator or strategy. We're out to educate, and excuse me, I think I said Adam. Caleb. If I said Adam, I apologize. We have another gentleman that I'm going to mention in a moment, and the names I seem to, when they signed up at a very close to the same time. We're going to be starting with Adam, so I apologize to Caleb and Adam if I interchange your names. I'm sorry. Caleb. We explained to Caleb on Monday morning that his, and as we did in December, his education was going to take a priority over my own trading, a priority over our other annual members because they've had this opportunity as well. And we're going to cover a lot of ground. We're going to lay out a buffet table of options to you incrementally over this 3-week period. So understand that. And we have to keep moving. And yes, we want to make money. Yes, we want to do well. But the overriding objective is to impart this information to you so that afterwards you can go back to your notes and have all the information laid out to you. So on Monday, we didn't trade at all. On Tuesday, we traded swing machine and time bars, and we did that mechanically. The machine was presenting us trades, and I almost said it again, Caleb and I would make decisions to buy and sell. That day, we had a total of 13 trades, 5 wins, 8 losses. Not really relevant to us. This gives us the average information. We had a win-loss ratio of 38%. Not important to us. What is important to us is the profit factor at 1.28. We made $371.30. That isn't even that important to us. It's this number. And that is relatively narrow. We made $1.28 for every dollar we lost. But that was just fine. The next day, we had used the same setups, only we let the machine make all the decisions for almost 6 hours. We didn't make any other than maybe when to turn the programs off. That day, we had a gross profit of $6,000 to $6,200, a gross loss of $3,800, a net of $2,300, and a profit factor of 1.6. On Thursday, we moved to point and figure, and these are the results that we had. We had a little down day. Then came Friday, and you see, we teach a lot of different things. We're not focused on a single trade. We're not focused on a single day. We're not focused on a single week. We're focused on a process that is going to teach you how to trade as a business. And the question we asked Caleb is, do we want to in fact trade today on Friday? We teach starting our work week early, starting our days early, and ending our days early as we can and ending our weeks early. We opted not to trade on Friday. Our profits were good, our profit factor was narrow, and we wanted to end on a good note. It's very important to end your days, your weeks, your trading on a good note. The mind is a very powerful thing. Now, we did spend all of Friday together, covering actually probably the most hours of the whole week, covering a lot of ground, but we had no trading. So for the week, Caleb netted $2,309. His profit factor was 1.38. Next week, we will do very much the same. We will move into Renko. We will move into mean Renkos. We will move into custom Renkos. We will move into line break, range bars, Kagis. The third week, Caleb will choose the markets that he wants to trade, which futures markets. He will choose what charts he wants to look at. He'll be looking at swing machine, but what charts? Does he want to use time bars, point and figure, Renko, any one of those, any combination of those? He will choose the strategies that we have already worked with. and we will help him set the settings for that, all of them. And he will run them fully robotic with me. We will be watching the systems run robotically that third week, and we will be taping it, and we will be making it, known to our members. This is what Caleb is doing. Can you imagine? In just 3 or 4 weeks, where he has come from, not having traded anything. It was a great opportunity for us because he has no bad habits yet. Another gentleman called us, Adam, on New Year's Eve. He called at 3 in the afternoon. I'm thinking, I got to take this phone call. Who would be thinking about the markets other than me on New Year's Eve at 3? He asked me a lot of questions about Stock Market Caddy, about our memberships and so forth. And I explained to him how we structure the memberships. It's incremental. You do the Q School first, Adam. Sign up for the monthly, then we do the Q School, and then if you're still happy and you still want to do this, then you sign up for the annual, and we send you all this stuff. And he said to me, Don, I've already signed up for the annual. I've signed up for everything. And I said, oh my goodness, you're kidding me. And I go and I look, and there it is. He signed up for everything. He signed up for the monthly, signed up for the Q School, signed up for the annual. And I said, Adam, I tell you what. I said, I can really respect that kind of commitment. And I said, if at the end of the Q School, where you've already paid us for the annual, if you're not happy, if you don't want to move forward, I will credit back to you the annual. And he goes, well, that's very nice of you, Don, but that's not going to be necessary. I've already made up my mind. This is something I'm going to do. I have been shadowing you for months. I'm committed to doing this. That is an unbelievable statement when you stop and think about it. And I said this to Adam. You see, in my mind, there's a huge difference between trying something and committing to doing something. Millions of Americans will try to lose weight on New Year's Day. Only much less will weigh less come June. A big difference between trying something, see if I like it, see if it works, to committing to doing it. And I'm really looking forward to continuing with Caleb, and I'm really looking forward to working with Adam. They are both going to do very well. They are both young people, and they are both very mature for their age. I'm not suggesting anybody pay us in advance like that. I would rather it be incremental. We do that for a reason. We're giving everybody an opportunity to say, no, this isn't for me. But I share that interaction with both Caleb and Adam. Because if you're out there and you're following this guy, that guy, trading this indicator, that indicator, focused on this trade, that trade, individually, focused on the money, if you're getting that done, if you're getting the job done, then just keep doing it. But if you're in the same place or lower after 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, we have had calls from folks that have been doing this for 10 years and still have not advanced the ball. Incredible. We're here for you, but it's up to you. We don't advertise, but somehow, some way you found us. We do make these little YouTube videos. So if you're out there and you've been trading 5 or 10 years and you're not getting it done, feel free to give us a call. If you've been out there for 5 years and you want to improve your game, give us a call. If you are out there, you know a little bit about the markets, and you're saying, hey, I'm going to retire in 5 years, I'm going to start then, I'd start now. There's a lot to learn. And if you're out there, like Caleb, Don, I don't know anything about anything on these markets. It's up to you. You see, folks, there's a holy grail, all right. I'm asked all the time, Don, is there a holy grail? Are any of your programs holy grail? No. But there is a holy grail. The holy grail is you. You. not a single indicator, not a strategy, not point and figure, not a line break. All of those things are very, very important. But the Holy Grail is you. Are you committed to doing this? And if you're not, I really don't want those folks to call me. If you are an ape, and if folks who have been around the Twitter sphere, I'm using this, they call themselves apes, chasing AMC and GameStonk and wasting a whole lot of time and money. It's silly. People 40, 50 years old putting in their entire IRA accounts into that nonsense. It's nonsense. It's childish. It's immature. And I don't have time for anyone. But if you've done that and you've been hurt and you've learned that that isn't the way to go, I'm okay. But if you still have that baggage and that's what you want to do, or you belong to Robinhood and you've just been getting up every day and buying call options for the last 10 years, and some you win, some you hit, if that's what you want to continue to do, that isn't us. We are teaching folks how to trade as a business. And I'm not going to hand the fish. You're going to learn to trade your own game. Not everyone is prepared to do that. Caleb and Adam are. Have a great day.